going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Superpower Review. I'm your host, Kevin Vidinia. We got an exciting episode for you guys today. We're talking about all the exciting things that are coming out in 2018. So let's not waste any time because there's a lot of movies coming out in 2018. I want to welcome my guest, your favorite Canadian geek, Chad Pilon. What's up, Chad?
What's going on, Kevin?
Nothing much. It's a rainy day here in Massachusetts. If you hear this noise in the background, it's not white noise. It's rain. It's raining like cats and dogs outside, and it's terrible. I'm all wet.
Oh, well.
I'm disgusting.
Sucks to be you. It's nice and sunny here in Toronto.
You're so funny. All right, Chad, let's talk about some movies to be excited about in 2018. There's a lot of them. More Marvel than DC, which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's yet another year for Marvel movies. Wah, 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 wah. First, we got Black Panther that's coming out on February 16th. Are you excited for Black Panther?
I am. The more trailers I see for it, and the more stuff that they show, there's some cool things. Some things like when they explained, I watched a video how they explained of why his suit turns purple. I was like, okay, that's because in the movie, I guess they say it takes in kinetic energy. So when he's shooting, the suit is absorbing like the energy that the bullets are giving off. And then when he lets it go, like the one scene where you see the truck blow up and he flips off of it, that's what it is. He absorbed all that energy and then he kind of like uses it to his advantage.
Is like Black Panther turning into like Wonder Woman then?
No, not quite. But no, it looks pretty cool. It looks like it's going to add like a little more depth and expand the MCU, obviously, a little more. So it's looking really cool.
Yeah, I wonder how it will set up Infinity War.
Yeah, because obviously they're fighting in Wakanda, and I guess someone's got to have the Soul Stone. I'm guessing we're going to see the Soul Stone in this movie or see where it's located, because for a long time people thought that maybe Heimdall had it, because he could see anybody, anywhere.
I thought Adam Warlock would have the Soul Stone, though.
Me too, but I mean, maybe you could be right. Maybe Thanos thinks it's in Wakanda, because there's a huge fight in the trailer where it's like Black Panther and Cap and all those guys fighting all of Thanos' army guys. So it very well could. We might not see it till the next one.
I'm definitely excited to see Black Panther, and I'm going to be seeing it in theaters. And you'll definitely get a Black Panther review here at Superpower Review. But I'm not like jumping, like waking up early in the morning, like, oh my God, 10 more days till Black Panther.
No, I think he's like he's kind of like the Guardians or even like Aquaman. Like he's a cool character, but he definitely has a kind of a niche market as far as the fans go. Like I'm a fan of him, but I'm not a diehard. I don't buy the books. I know the basic story of his origin, his background. But other than that, I don't really know much about him.
Yeah, same here.
But it looks like, but it could be like Guardians of the Galaxy. This movie could just turn a lot of people into fans. If it does well, because the guy who plays him, Chadwick Boseman's an awesome actor. Yeah, he was awesome as Black Panther in Civil War. So who knows? Like the soundtrack looks like it's going to be awesome. It's going to be produced by, I think, Kendrick Lamar is producing the album. So it's going to have lots of cool music in it and lots of action. And I'm sure there'll be a few. A few little comedy bits here and there, but I don't know. I'm excited for it, so I'll definitely be going to see it opening night for sure.
Yeah, that sounds really good. So the next movie we have, and that's Avengers Infinity War, which is coming out on May 4th. That's going to be the one that's going to hit everybody really hard. Obviously, Chad, you're excited about this one.
Oh yeah, I can't. It looks so badass. The trailer, like the first time I saw the trailer in IMAX, I was actually on a trip in St. Lucia with my wife, which is like 4,000 kilometers south of where I am, in the middle of the ocean. And the trailer got released, and I think I watched it about 20 times in our hotel room. And then I finally got to see the IMAX version of it for Star Wars or Justice League, one of the two. And it looks amazing. Like this, it's been 10 years of building towards this one movie. So, they're pulling out all the stops and the music, and it looks awesome. Like there's nothing you can say about this movie. Exactly.
There's been something going around on social media about them wearing these wristbands. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah, a lot of people are expecting some time travel going on, possibly.
I think there is, but I think that's going to be in Avengers 4. I don't think that's going to be in this one. Simply for the fact, if you look at the costumes, I hear it's going to either be a flashback scene, because Ant-Man, if it's a time traveling scene, Ant-Man should be there. But it's weird because if they all have it, because Captain America has his old outfit,
Yeah.
but he has the wristband. Ant-Man has his new outfit, but he has the wristband. I heard it might be a flashback scene. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Well, the other thing that I noticed too is that most of the characters have it worn around their wrist, but Ant-Man actually has it built into his suit. So I wonder if it's Pimtech.
Yeah, maybe it could be some sort of Pimtech. I don't know. It's a weird new detail. It's just, I think we'll have to wait for Avengers 4 to see it, because I don't think he's going to get the reality or the time stone, because that's what Doctor Strange has, right? The Agamotto, the green one, is a time stone.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see, because this one movie we've seen the trailer. He has the two of them. He gets the one from Loki, and he has the yellow one that he pulls out of Vision's head.
Yeah, he has the Space Stone and the Power Stone, I believe.
Yeah, the Mind Stone, the Power Stone.
Yes, same.
And then if he gets the Time Stone, he's going to just start killing everybody. So it'll be interesting to see, because we keep hearing that they're going to recast people, and so the perfect way to do it is with the Reality Stone or whatever. You revert everybody back younger, and then there's a new actor in that spot, and you don't really have to do too much explaining. So
yeah, right. It's the perfect way to do that, really.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we can't spend the whole entire episode talking about Avengers, even though we could. But there's just so many more movies coming out in 2018 that we just have to get to. Probably the second biggest one coming out this year is Deadpool 2. That's going to be coming out on June 1st. I know a lot of people are obviously excited for Deadpool. When the first Deadpool movie came out, everybody thought they were Deadpool fans. They're like, oh no, I've been a diehard Deadpool fan since the beginning. So Deadpool 2, excited about it or not?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you're right. Like the first Deadpool, there was more bandwagon jumpers than there are people who hate the Patriots. And I'm not. It's going to be hard, because it was an original. I hope it's as good as. I'm not expecting it to be better than. If it's as good as the first one, I'll be happy as a fan. But it could be better, because you got Josh Brolin playing Cable, and he looks badass.
Yeah, I'm super excited about Josh Brolin playing Cable. He looks like a great Cable.
Cool. Yeah, and then you got Domino, and then I'm just curious what they haven't released a lot of the plot, so I don't know what Domino and Cable are doing there. So it's gonna be kind of interesting.
That's okay though. That's okay, because sometimes these movies give away too much. We see too much in the trailer. And I'm perfectly okay with not knowing too much about this movie. All I know is that there's a Deadpool 2 coming out, and I'm really excited about it. So.
yeah, definitely. It's going to be pretty sweet, regardless. So it'll be very cool to watch.
Yeah, good. It's those trailers are hilarious. Having them come in as Bob Ross.
Yeah. That was the first trailer was pretty funny. Yeah. So I like it that they're keeping that kind of humor, and also I like it that. Although I guess they don't officially own them, I'm hoping, like they said they do, I'm hoping if Marvel, Disney do get the rights to all those Fox properties, I hope they keep them like that, because that's what makes Deadpool. Deadpool is that crude humor, and dick and fart jokes. That's what he does, but he does it in a funny way. So I hope they keep it going, because it looks like it's going to be just as good as the first one.
I think they'll keep it going, because it would hurt them so much if they didn't keep it the way how it already has been. It would hurt them. It would hurt them big time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next movie. We got Ant-Man and the Wasp coming out July 6th. Are we excited about this one?
I am. I'm excited because the first one was good. The first one was better than people give it credit for. Yeah. I went and saw it, and I enjoyed it. But it's kind of like New Mutants. Depending on what we see in Infinity War. Because if he's in it, because we don't even know if he's in it, I'm assuming he is.
But he might make an appearance.
Yeah, if there's some sort of bridge from Infinity War to that movie, I want to go see that in theaters. Because it looks cool. Like I said, enjoyed the first one. It was better than I thought it was going to be. But I'm not jumping off my seat just because the characters, I'm not big fans of Ant-Man and the Wasp. So, it's a good movie. It's a serviceable movie. And if it looks like it's good, I'll probably go see it. But if it doesn't get great reviews, I'm gonna be like, maybe I'll rent it on iTunes for like $7 or something.
Yeah, I remember when AntMan, when the news came out that AntMan was coming out in a movie. I was like, yeah, really, we're gonna come out with an AntMan movie? But you know how Marvel just has their own tone, and they just make it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be exciting to see the Wasp come in this.
Yeah. Evangeline Lilly, she was in the first one, so she's coming back, and yeah, it looks pretty badass. And if they figure out a way to kind of mesh them with the other movies or with the rest of the MCU, it'll definitely be something cool, and it'll be something they can build on for a franchise, or for more story development down the road. So
yeah,
I mean, I am excited to see it, but we'll see how it goes.
It definitely will be interesting to see the after effects of Infinity War from this movie.
Yeah, exactly, because we know he's got a big part in the MCU because he looks like he's one of the main players in that flashback or that time travel thing with Tony Stark and Captain America. So
yeah, right.
I guess we'll see.
All right, so the next one I'm really excited about, but a wee bit nervous to see if it's going to flunk, and that's Venom coming out on October 5th. Thoughts about Venom? Are you excited to see Venom?
I'm like you. I'm very excited, but I am actually super, super nervous. I got skeptical hippo eyes on this one because it's just, I believe Tom Hardy. I think he's a great actor, and he can carry a movie, but not if the writing and the content isn't that good.
Yeah.
And the problem, I think, what they're doing now, I like it that they said Tom Holland's going to be in it, which is good because it gives kind of the movie fans who aren't hardcore Venom fans like you are.
But we're not sure yet. We're not sure if because
no, it's been confirmed. It was confirmed. It was confirmed by the studio like last week. They said he's going to be in it. They just don't know how much. Is he a main player? Is he kind of a cameo? But I just think that's a good part to kind of bridge the movie fans, because guys like me and you who are comic book fans, we know, like, I don't know as much as you do about Venom, but I know it's going to be set in San Francisco, where Eddie Brock originally came from, and he's going to be a little older than Topher Grace was, like the character itself. He'll be a little bit older of an Eddie Brock than he was in the Spider-Man movie. But again, what's going on? Because there's theories saying, Spider-Man goes to space in Infinity War, and he brings back the symbiote with him, and that's how it happens. Like, again, I like it that they're being so secretive about it.
Yeah, right.
I just don't know. It's not like Deadpool or even Wolverine, where you can kind of do hardcore history and people are interested because they love the character. This is a character everybody loves, but not a lot of people know the history. So if it's too much like of him out of the suit, or if the suit ends up looking really bad, I think it's really going to hurt the movie. Yeah,
this movie could really go anyway. This movie could be extremely bad, or it could be, pretty good. I noticed you brought up San Francisco. In the comics, Venom goes to San Francisco to be his own hero of San Francisco, because him and Spider-Man have a truce to not fight anymore. And so he ends up going to San Francisco for work and to be the new anti-hero. So it will be interesting to see that. There has been test images of what he's going to look like as Venom. What I've seen so far, I'm pretty impressed. We still don't know who's going to be playing Carnage, and I really hope it's not Woody L. Harrison. I would be really disappointed if he's playing Carnage. I don't think that's a good pick for that movie. But really super excited about this movie, but also super nervous that it's just gonna bomb.
Yeah, and it's one cool thing is that they're showing the suit now. You're talking about when you see the suit. Are you talking about that kind of the computer graphics thing that's been going around Instagram? Yeah. It kind of worries me a bit, only because the one image you see of him in the suit, it's very reminiscent of what Venom looked like in Spider-Man 3, where he's kind of got like this pudgy face, like this like little pig snout of a face with this like puppet master kind of grin that goes halfway up his face, which was like in the comics. But in the comics, he had a giant head and that huge smile. So, like I said, we'll have to wait. It's going to be cool. And I agree. I don't think Woody Harrelson is a good choice for Carnage. And then again, too, I don't know what are they going to want to do with Carnage, because people will want to see Carnage more than I hope they're not going to be one and done. Like, I would like them to see. I'd like there to be some sort of conflict in this one. Carnage kind of shows up for a bit, and then he'll be like the main villain in the second one, and maybe Tom Holland and Venom have to team up to beat him. I think it'll be too much for fans if you're trying to introduce Venom and Carnage in the MCU in one movie. I think the plot will get kind of lost, and people will be like, "Okay, you just threw things at us, hoping that we'd like everything." So
yeah, well, and so so you pretty much don't want them to do a DC recipe for movies.
Pretty much, yeah. Like show a little, and maybe show him even a quick fight or something. Like he pops in, like that's the thing. We don't know the plot, so I don't know how good it's going to be because you're doing an origin story within an origin story, and if you bring Carnage, you're going to do another origin story within. Like it's going to be origin, squared here, and it's not going to be.
You get an origin story, and you get an origin story. Origin stories for everybody.
yeah, exactly. But like I said, we'll see what happens because the movie could be him getting his powers, and because the symbiote makes people evil, like it did Peter Parker. So maybe he's just, it could be like a really basic superhero movie. He's just beating up people and beating up cops, and Spider-Man shows up and kind of, hey man, you got to try to be a good guy. He beats the symbiote. Carnage shows up, and then boom, fade to black or something. And
I don't know.
We'll see in the second one, but
Carnage is the spawn of Venom, so who knows? All right.
Yeah.
Next one. Next one is Aquaman, and that's coming out on December 21st. Are we excited about Aquaman?
I am, because I like Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and I like a lot of the actors that are supposed to be in Aquaman. Like I like Patrick Wilson as the King guy. He's not Black Manta, but he's the other guy. I don't know, some King. I forget the King dude with the big helmet. His brother, his half brother, or something. I don't know Aquaman history. So
yeah.
But then you got Black Manta, which looks pretty cool. So. I mean, I'm interested. Like, I'm not jumping off my seat, but we'll see.
I feel like I have to see more from it. Like, I haven't seen enough to really get me like, you know what? I'm sold on it. I'm gonna go see it. I haven't seen enough, haven't heard enough about it, so I'm really kind of like not sure.
Yeah, I think it all rests on that first trailer that they put out. Is it gonna? Because there was a bunch of scenes they shot for Justice League in Atlantis, but they didn't show it. They didn't put it in the movie. So
yeah, I kind of wish we saw more of Atlantis because when the parts that we did see Atlantis, I always thought, even before I saw Justice League, I go, the characters are underwater. How are they going to make them talk? And they just had that little like big air bubble kind of like surface around them so they could talk. Or is a lot of Atlantis going to have inside parts? You know what I mean? So they can like actually talk inside a building or something. I don't know, but I think it would be kind of weird if that whole like surface bubble would like surround them just to like talk all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? They could talk. They live underwater. I don't know why they can't talk underwater.
Yeah, or that too. I feel like that would probably be one of the better routes to go by.
Yeah, just don't have to explain it. It's from a comic book movie. Just be like, hey, they live underwater. They can talk underwater.
Exactly.
It's not that not
they
that
come
stretch
from the water.
of imagination. Yeah, exactly.
So we went through most of our list. Okay, out of everything that we went through today, what is your top favorite that you're most excited about for 2018?
We missed one though.
What did we miss?
Dark Phoenix.
Oh, true.
That's November 4th.
Yes, that's true. November 4th, Dark Phoenix. You know why I forgot about it? Because
nobody's
really
interested in watching it.
Got to be honest there. I don't really care. No, I don't really care about the younger versions of the younger versions of the X-Men team. I really don't really.
No, me neither. I don't like most of the cast. I like Quicksilver because he's cool, like the actor.
Yeah.
But I'm just X-Men Apocalypse was so bad. It just totally soured me on the whole franchise.
Bad.
Yeah. The only good part of that movie was like the 5 seconds that Wolverine was in it.
That was the best part. That was the best part of the whole movie.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I'd have to say Infinity War. You have to go with Infinity War, then probably Deadpool after that.
Yeah,
for the ones I'm looking forward to most this year.
I'd probably give it Avengers Infinity War, Deadpool 2, and then Venom. But if if Venom's good, then if Venom's good, I might even like it even more than Deadpool.
Yeah, maybe. Like I said, we don't know. They could knock it out of the park with Venom. It could be just this totally like they could just be setting it up like a little rope-a-dope and we'll make the fans think it's going to be this and then it's going to be this over here and
well they definitely know not what to do and that's from Spider-Man 3. So.
Oh, God, yeah, and DC movies. Like, let's just not do that or that.
Yeah, let's not do any
and we
of
should
that.
be pretty good.
So with other things that are coming out for 2018 is pretty exciting as well. We got Ninja Batman. I'm really excited to see that. You know, I'm not huge into anime. I actually have been watching some anime shows of the recent. I've been watching One Punch Man. I don't know if you watched that, but I thought that was kind of cool.
I've seen a few episodes of it.
Yeah, I've been watching Death Note, so watching some anime definitely gets me ready for some Ninja Batman. So that looks pretty interesting. Definitely a different way of seeing Batman. Because I'm a martial artist. I love anything with the Japanese culture of samurai and whatnot. So that stuff like really makes me excited. Like taking, you know, one of my favorite DC character and martial arts related stuff and mishing them together. That makes me pretty happy and excited. So.
Yeah, Ninja Batman looks awesome. Robin looks kind of funny because they've made him like a bald warrior, just like with the Monty Burns side brow going. But no, Ninja Batman looks totally badass, and I like that they've changed it. I like that they've taken kind of their own take on it, and switched it up a little bit. But yeah, the style looks good, and the animation looks amazing. Like, anime is awesome when it's done well.
Yeah.
When it's not done well, like when you got like Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z style, it's okay, but it's a little, you know, like
kiddish.
stuff like Ninja Scroll
Yeah.
or Princess Mononoke. Those ones, like when the animation is top shelf, it looks amazing. This movie looks like it's going to be really, really good.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. There's no release date yet for that, but we have 2 minutes left of the show. The last thing I want to get to that I'm pretty excited about for animated movies is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That looks really good. I'm interested in seeing that. That trailer was really nice. And the one thing I have to say is that I'm happy that they're coming out with more animated movies such as Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, because I feel like it would be nicer to see more comic book movies made this way.
Yeah, definitely. And I think we all, you know, for years now, DC has been the leader when it comes to animated movies. Marvel has been the ones they put out have been really childish, like in how they look, you know, very colorful and very bright, and
Yeah.
you know, where this is a little darker looking. And it makes me, like, I'm not a Spider-Man fan. I like Spider-Man as much as everybody else, but I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan. And even I want to see this because I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We get to see Miles Morales as the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it's these kind of movies that Marvel should focus on doing as almost like a test the waters. Because if this gets picked up really well and people love it, they might be like, okay, how do we bring Miles Morales into the MCU? How can we do that?
The last thing too, before we go, what I want to say is you brought up it would be a good way for Marvel to test the waters. I would really think that DC should jump on it too. I want you to think back, okay? Do you remember the trailer for Batman Arkham Origins came out? That
Yes.
like brief like animated.
The Deathstroke fight?
Yeah. Imagine if we got more movies like that. I would be pumped if we had more movies like that. That would be absolutely amazing. And I think that's what most of these comic book movies should be based off, because you don't have to worry about castings. Is it going to be more money in animation? Probably. But I really feel like we should see more movies such as these animated movies.
Oh yeah, like the animation in Batman Arkham Origins, that fight scene and how they are is amazing. If they did movies like that, like even just 90-minute, really quick, simple story movies, it'd be amazing. And I hope Marvel and DC both start doing that more, because that'd be awesome.
And just another example, just think about, I don't know if you saw the TMNT movie, the animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. No? Didn't like it? I really liked it.
Horrible.
I thought that fight scene between Leonardo and Raphael was amazing. But
I haven't seen it in a while. I saw it with my son, but I haven't watched it in a while. But for me, nothing's going to beat 1989's or 1990s Ninja Turtles.
No, obviously, nothing can beat that. But hey, we ran out of time. Chad, thank you so much for being on the show today to talk about our top favorite 2018 movies. Thanks so much for being on. And
thanks for having me.
No problem, man. And if you like this video, make sure you like it and down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Definitely comment what your favorite movie is for 2018. So thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you guys really soon.